This tactic got Borussia Dortmund to the Champions League final and won. Will we have a few European titles of our own after using it? Let's find out. This one is called TERZIC'S Terrific 4-2-3-1. It is based on trying to emulate the Eden Terzic tactic that is being employed right now with Borussia Dortmund. It is by Joshua Daly, as we've seen time and time again. Now, here's the thing I don't understand. On the page I got this from, it shows the team that was tested with, the win percentage, goals for, goals against, how much they won and lost, things like that. Now, there is a video. As always, Joshua Daly does a fantastic job with his videos, telling you about why he chose the team, how he created the tactic, how that tactic did with this team. In this case, it is Borussia Dortmund. The description says, today we recreate Terzic's 4-2-3-1 system he is currently using with Dortmund. We took this team all the way to the UCL Final and won. They did run further tests with other teams to ensure overall quality and impressed massively. Now, what I'm not too sure about is he doesn't put Borussia Dortmund in the line on this tactic that he was tested with. So that's always interesting when they don't do that. But in this case, it was also tested with RB Salzburg, 100% win rate, 22 played, 22 wins, no losses, no draws. That is very impressive. Bilbao didn't, however, have the same glory. 55% win rate, 21 wins, 11 losses, and 6 draws. So we're going to see how it does with our three teams of Liverpool, Aston Villa in the Premier League, and our championship side of Ipswich Town. So with all that said, let's just jump in and see how they did. I don't think it worked all that well for our two Premier League teams. Liverpool and Aston Villa come in 6th and 7th. However, Liverpool have Champions League next season. Aston Villa have Europa League. But 77 and 69 points are not great. 82 goals for Liverpool, 75 for Aston Villa. I will say Aston Villa's not bad. It's just their positioning in the table isn't great. But we have definitely seen 4-2-3-1s that have worked better. Domestic cups for Liverpool unfortunately see them out in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup, 0-2 away from home against Man City. They do win 1-0, but it's just not enough in the second leg. And then you get to the FA Cup quarterfinals and lose out against Chelsea after beating Man City 2-0. Well, now they did get to the Europa League final and they did beat Atalanta 5-4 in extra time. So there's your Champions League right there. I mean, we knew it anyway, but European glory, you got it. So overall, Premier League, not great. FA Cup quarters, that's not bad. I guess semis of the Carabao Cup, not bad. But winners of the Europa League is definitely where it's at. Squad-wise, really not showing a lot of green here. But goals, 24 for Salah, Nunez with 19, 18 for Diaz. Assists, 16 for Robertson and Trent. And then average rating is 7.29 for Salah. Well, now Aston Villa definitely did not do a great job in the domestic cups. Out in the 4th round of the Carabao Cup in penalties against Reading, and then FA Cup 3rd round immediately against Arsenal. And not even getting past the round of 16 in Europa Conference League against Bodø Glimt. That's painful. So overall, Aston Villa not having the greatest of seasons. I mean, 7th place is not a great place in the table. 69 points is not too bad. But still, you've seen higher. You've got Europa Conference League, not good. FA Cup, Carabao Cup, not good. So overall, it wasn't a great season. Squad-wise, I mean, you got more green, it seems, but 30 goals for Ollie Watkins. He's just a fantastic player there. 12 for Leon Bailey. Assist 12. Nope. Lucas Digne and Douglas Luiz both with 11. Average rating, you get Douglas Luiz with a 7.13. Data hub for Liverpool, not fully out attacking like we'd expect. They did a fantastic job, well above Premier League average, so that is not too bad. Goals per game, 2.16, with only a 0.97 conceded. Again, we've seen some better, but overall, it's not bad. And then Aston Villa's data hub, yeah, I mean, as we would expect, kind of halfway between Premier League average and the tops. But goals per game, only a 1.97 and 1.18 conceded. Premier League stats, you can clearly see most points per game on this screen, which I haven't figured out before. But 6th place for Liverpool with 2.03, 1.82 for Aston Villa. Most goals, though. 3rd place for Liverpool with 82, Aston Villa in 5th with 75. Few shots against, Liverpool in 3rd, Aston Villa all the way down in 7th with 368. Most possession, 54%. Did a little below average. Aston Villa, though, with most dribbles made in 4th with 691. Best pass completion, Liverpool and Aston Villa with 88 and 87% apiece. And then most shots for Liverpool in 1st with 582, Aston Villa in 4th with 539. But now while Liverpool and Aston Villa seem to struggle throughout their seasons, Ipswich Town doing a fantastic job. 112 points, 123 goals for. Very well done. Automatically promoted to the Premier League next season, so it should be quite a battle between the three next year. Domestically, they made it all the way to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup after beating the likes of Newcastle and Southampton, Chelsea in the second round. Wow. But unfortunately, you're out in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. You're also out in the semis of the FA Cup after beating Leicester and or almost Chelsea in extra time. Overall, pretty successful season by Ipswich Town. First place in the league with 112 points. Very well done. Semis for both the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. Yeah, I'd be happy with that. Overall, I mean, not a lot of greens there, but 29 goals for Hurst. He's finally back up there. Assist-wise, 22 for Leif Davis and Wes Burns, and then average rating George Hurst with a 7.42. Well, now Ipswich Town coming in with championship stats at a 2.43 points per game. Very well done. Most goals, though, 123. That's just always impressive. Fewest shots against in second with 338. Most possession in 53%. Most dribbles made, 5th place with 804, and then most shots for in 3rd with 680. But let us take a look at TERZIC'S terrific 4-2-3-1 tactic. Sweeper, keeper, and defend is where you start. Wingbacks on the left and the right in support. Ball-playing defenders in defend on both spots. Ball-winning midfielder in defend, and then a box-to-box in support. An inside forward in attack on the left, a winger in attack on the right, and an advanced playmaker in attack in the central spot with an advanced forward in attack up front. Positive mentality, in possession attacking with his fairly wide, approach plays pass to space, overlap on the left and the right, focus play through down the left and the right, and play out of defense. Passing directness is shorter, tempo is slightly higher, mix crosses and run at defense. In transition, counter press, counter, distribute to the back line and take short kicks. And then out of possession, a high press line of engagement, a higher defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent your goalkeeper distribution, and get stuck in. But now, how did it do for our three teams overall? I think Ipswich Town definitely doing the best job out of the three. I mean, clear promotion next season. I mean, by 4 points, but still well above the 98 that Southampton had and had to deal with in the playoff run. But Ipswich Town being promoted, doing very well. Liverpool and Aston Villa, on the other hand, not so much. 6th and 7th place for the two. I don't consider that all that great. We have definitely seen tactics that have done better jobs at all of this with better stats. But this is where they ended up. I think if you took control of this, you could do a little bit better of a job yourself. I mean, you are only 3 points off of 4th place, 6 off of, 3rd. So there is some room to grow in this. But overall, yeah, keep it in your mind. If you've taken a look at this tactic and used it for your own teams, let us know how it did, and we'll see it from there. But I think overall, we've definitely seen better. But that's it for me, Stefan FM, for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.